Joining us now, hopefully on the line, we've got Yorkshire's finest, Chris Morgie. Are you there, Chris?
Hi, Mel.
How you doing?
Alright, mate.
You been out playing today?
Yes, I've been to Bury, actually, to Allen's Greens, I think it was called. It was a venue that I didn't think I'd actually been before, but got sort of 200 yards off and says to my son Josh, well, crikey, we have been here before, about 7 or 8 years ago. Big green. Piddled it down, of course, which you can't expect much else in Manchester. But yeah, I enjoyed it, managed to qualify.
Right, okay. Now then, Chris, obviously you've had tremendous success winning at West Brom a couple of weeks ago. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, dead chuffed. Coming on the back of really of a disappointing day, not disappointing, but played at Cradley. Fantastic venue, by the way. Absolute credit to Cradley. Really enjoyed myself and just missed out to Mr Davenport. Played a wonder ball at 2018. I really thought I was setting myself up for a game with Callum, who were clearly on fire. So obviously a bit disappointed about that, and then to come back down the fortnight after that to play at West Brom. Another tough field. Managed to just get myself through each game, playing right balls at the right time on a really difficult surface. To be absolutely delighted to have won it, yeah.
Can you just run us through your ties on that day? I've got the results here somewhere. You've started off with Jason McLaughlin from Kings Heath. 13.
Yeah, Jason were... is he a local lad, Jason?
From Kings Heath Park in Warwick, Worcester, yeah.
Yeah, again it was a tough game. I just managed to get away from him at the end. But yeah, he played some good balls, some good second balls.
And then you just, last 16, you just managed to get home against Martin McGuinness.
Yeah, I didn't really fancy that game, really. I know he's a lot of knowledge of the green and that, but yeah, again, just played a couple of good balls at the right time to get past Martin. Which and then that, of course, set the game up with Darren. So I know he's been playing really well. And I was always in control, to be honest. I think I was on that 1914 up, and Darren being the great competitor that he is, came back and actually went 2019 in front, and I managed to again play a couple of great balls at the right time and just fall over the line.
Yeah, that was. I was told that was one of the games of the day.
Yeah, it was a tremendous game. I mean, it just seemed to step up from 1914. He just, with his a certain clash of deliveries from myself and him, left-hander, and we sort of pulling it across, and we couldn't follow each other really. But he just played a tough mark over the middle, and as I say, came back, and thankfully I just got in at the right time, and as I say, fell over the line. We're obviously very pleased to have got past Darren.
Now you mentioned the clash of deliveries. In the semi-final you played Dave Jackson.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, I've played Dave a lot of times over the years, and to be honest, no disrespect to anybody else, but that was probably my best game. I just got on a mark and nailed it really. Just never gave him a chance. He didn't particularly play any worse than what he'd done most of the day, but he just whether he was struggling a little bit to follow me, I don't know, but yeah, I played probably my best game against him in terms of controlling the game. It was just near bowling, so obviously delighted then to have got to the final.
Nothing wrong with Dave Jackson's delivery, is there, Chris?
No, I mean there's lots of theories about it. I mean it's all, everybody knows why he has to play like that.
Yeah.
My theory is, of course, is that he probably does straight because of the way he plays. It's straight in his delivery.
Yeah.
Which I suppose can make you fairly accurate, and everybody knows he's a great reacher.
Oh yeah.
And but I mean, at the end of the day, it's remarkable that he can play like that.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Yeah.
And he's a credit really.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
In fact, I saw another lad at Waterloo on Friday doing the same delivery.
Yeah.
And he played very well and all. I've tried it myself and finished up nearly taking half my ankle off.
Yeah, we just when we come back from Portugal, Chris, Mel and myself went and had a practice on Chasmore, and we were messing about as you do sometimes. I said to Mel, I said, I'm going to try and send this bowl like Dave does, and he's probably tuned in, so he's probably listening. So I duly had a go, and he promptly fell off the mat and literally landed up on my backside. You know, it's so how he does it and plays at the level he does, he's absolute credit to him. So
yeah, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it was in the final, John Dewey. You probably wouldn't know much about John, would you, Chris?
I've seen John, yeah, I've seen him about. I can't honestly say I know a great deal about him, but I did recognise him, and obviously clearly could see we're coming through the other side of the draw. He's, you know, quietly getting on with his game like he does. But as I say, stepping up after that game with Dave, I fancied my chances, you know, but I just couldn't shake him off. He just playing early doors especially. Played some remarkable balls to keep himself in the game, and it was sort of nip and tuck to 13, 14 across, and then I managed to get away from him to all but 14, and then again he came back again, and I had to pull a good ball out at 18, 20 to clinch it. So yeah, very pleased to have won it.
Now, before you played at West Brom, I bumped into you and you was telling me that your knees are knackered, Chris. So how did you manage to get through 5 games? That's what we want to know.
I take
painkillers, Chris.
I've got some really strong painkillers. I could talk all day about my knees. I've got me into trouble over the years, but at the end of the day, I take some really strong anti-inflammatories, and they don't control the pain. So it's just a matter of timing it right and getting it right. When it's cold, it's probably worse. But I think when you get to a final, your adrenaline takes over anyway, and I don't think you feel any pain, do you?
No.
I think you play with a broken arm, really.
And you've obviously Champions qualifier as well, isn't it, West Brom?
Yes, obviously delighted to have qualified for the Champion of Champs. It's a great day. It's an honour to win, and obviously I've been lucky enough to have won it. But I knew I'd half a chance of being in it because I managed to win the Pudsey last year, which I believe is probably 3rd or 4th reserve. And if Mr. Wilson and Alice get their acts together, they'd have probably got me in anyway. But it's guaranteed now, so it just set your season up now. You can just chill out and enjoy the game.
Yeah. Well, Matt Gilmore's been on early. You've probably been listening, and Callum. They both said exactly the same. You know, to qualify for the Champions in April, it's obviously a big event to look forward to, and you can sort of relax now for the rest of the season and enjoy the other tournaments.
Yeah, it's what we all strive to do, isn't it? I mean, it's something that I feel that, you know, from a youngster's point of view, we need things to strive. We need things to want to be able to get to, and obviously the Champion of Champions been there all the time, and there was the Bass Masters. Obviously now there's the Portugal Oceanico, and we need these things. It's important for the future of the game, you know, it was always an honour to try and qualify for the Champion of Champions, and obviously once getting there and having 2 or 3 goes, then you start thinking, well, we have a chance of winning this, and that's why we keep coming back each year to try and qualify for that.
Yeah. And do you think your knees will last out till September, Chris?
Oh yeah, it'll probably last another 4 or 5 years.